And for the last Tony's Take, since we've been speaking college football, there's been a debate I've been hearing about for a little while now. We kind of touched on this as well. Um, who is the better team, or who had the better team, or who would win in a game of one versus each other? You have the 2001 Miami Hurricanes versus the 2019 LSU Tigers, which had Joey Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, uh, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a lot of pieces in the spectacular season they had. You have Miami with the team that they had as well. Who has the better team, in your opinion, for
Yeah,
our
I
final
mean, so this
question of
debate
Tony's
has been
takes?
going on online, and I've seen it too. And here's the thing, right? My very first response is a question. What rule book are we using? Because there's an 18-year difference between
Definitely.
these two teams, right? And all the rules are different, the schemes are different. So if you just like realistically, right? And
Hmm.
I'm trying to set aside all my bias because my first answer, all I ever want to say
Already,
is 19 LSU. So let's be super clear about that. Like I have such a soft spot for
I
that team.
already know that. Yeah,
But if you
yeah.
just plucked the 2001 Miami team and put them on the field in 2019 or today with that 2019 LSU team, it's not a question. That 2019 team will win every time because no,
I feel you.
because
No, don't.
it's 18 more years of rules and schemes and all of that. You just can't compare those things.
Hmm.
The 2001 Miami team clearly had more NFL talent on it. It just more numbers.
Boys has some
Had more
talent.
NFL talent on it, right?
Hmm.
But I would always go with the team that has 18 more years of college football evolution, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like the 2001 team, they wouldn't even know what an RPO is, right? Like they wouldn't know what that is. So it's the question is what rule book are we using? When are they playing? If it's 2019 rules, I think LSU beats the 2001 team. If it's 2001 rules, I think the 2001 team wins. It's a very it's a I understand the
All
question.
right, all right. So, all right,
It's
I get you.
dumb.
All right, I get you on that. Who do you feel had a better team as far as overall team and talent? LSU had some NFL guys on that as well. Just wasn't on offense. It was on defense as well. Um, so, who do you feel like had the more talented team? Not necessarily who would win, because I get where you're coming from on that, and it's so to say. But who had a more talented team?
Yeah, I mean, I think the 2001 team, like we said, has just by sheer numbers had more NFL talent on that team. So if you want to measure it that way, then the 2001 team, but the impact that the 2019 LSU team is going to have on the NFL, that those NFL players are going to have on the NFL is going to be greater.
What you think so? I don't know about that.
Hmm. Hmm. I just,
Uh,
I think,
just for my, I know this is Tony's takes. I'm just gonna chime in and say I think '01 would win. '01 Miami would win. Uh, and as far as what you said about the NFL legacy, I don't even think it's close. As far as because obviously we still got to see with these guys. They're great now for sure. Still got a lot more to go, future to go
I'm
for
just
those guys.
optimistic. I'm just
But
optimistic
man, the
about
Miami
what their legacy
'01.
is going to be.
Yeah, no, '01 Miami. I mean, there was a lot of guys on there that are going to be touching that Hall of Fame realm and possibly in it for sure. Sean Taylor was on that team. He definitely probably would have been Hall of Fame if he wasn't. Ed Reed is Hall of Famer. You got guys like Jonathan Vilma, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, Frank Gore. So some possible Hall of Famers with Frank Gore for sure there. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Look,
It's interesting. That's why we call it Tony's takes because we
I,
get your
yeah,
take on it
but
and
you also know you
let.
asked me a biased question. You asked me a
Yeah, no,
question that you know how I'm going to answer it. You know that
no.
I'm going to
I
defy
didn't know
all
how you was gonna
logic.
answer it though.
You know
I know
that
you like. I know you like LSU and them, but I just was curious on your take on it because we seen it a lot. We kind of touched on it a lot, but we never really asked it.
I
So
think when you look back in the history books, in 20 years from now, right? Who was the better team? Like I do think when you say who's the best college football team of all time, the 2001 Miami Hurricanes. That's the team. That's what generally seems to be the accepted
yeah,
answer.
yeah,
Um, I obviously was two in 2001, so it didn't impact me the same way that that 2019 team did, and the magic
yeah.
of
Obviously, yeah,
and so I do believe that 20 years from now, when we look at the legacies that both groups have left behind, that it'll be probably a closer contended answer. Right now, it's
definitely be a
very
closer
solid
contended
with
answer for
2001.
sure.
But I think 20 years from now, when you look at the legacies of Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, like those guys, I know that they are going to have such a great impact on the NFL in this era.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, if you ask me, those are future Hall of Famers. I mean, Chase, Jefferson, and Burrow, as long as they stay healthy, those are future Hall of, they're going to put up Hall of Fame numbers for sure and be able to get in my opinion. So,
Yeah,
um,
I just and when a lot of people like to look at that 2001 team and just count the number of future NFL players that were on it. But when you talk about their performance, their actual season-long performance, I don't think it was as dominant or as impressive as LSU's. And again, that could be
what?
recency bias. That could be recency bias. But I think that team could have easily lost to other teams that season. I think it was
Well, I mean, LSU could have too. You
Rich
know, there was
and
LSU had some close games that year. You know, Bama gave them a game that year. They had some close games that year for sure. Definitely. I think in '01, Miami had one close game, like a close game. I can't remember who it was. Oh,
they
I want to say it was Boston College, in my
I
opinion.
just said that. Yeah, Boston College and
Boston College.
Virginia Tech. They
Yeah,
had
Virginia
games that
Tech.
I
Yeah.
think they could have lost. So I mean, I I just think the performance and the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I think it's just a time gap too, because I mean, there's a lot of NFL talent on there, and a lot of them guys did perform in the league for a nice amount of years. I mean, even at tight end, you had Jeremy Shockey, Kellen Winslow Jr., you had Andre Johnson, who's definitely Hall of Fame. He's up for the Hall of Fame here soon. He could definitely make it. Um, I mean, you just had a lot of guys, even offensive line. A lot of those guys played in the league for years. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a time difference because, like you said, you were two, and I was 17. So I was in my teenage years of watching, all of that. So definitely, but
As
no,
an
for sure.
LSU fan, as a Joe
I figured
Burrow
you go.
fan, as a Jamar Chase fan, it's just for me. I'm gonna sit here and tell you that I think that LSU team was was better. They didn't have more future NFL players on it, but I think they were better.
I got you. No, for sure. I feel you. I think Miami was better, but no, I got you. I feel you. It wouldn't be no blowout or nothing either way, in my opinion. I liked the LSU team a lot. They were stacked. I liked it, and like I said, the defense was underrated too. You had guys like Patrick Queen on there. Um,
Stingley.
wasn't Stingley? Yeah, Stingley on there. Yeah, so you had some guys on there for sure.